Good morning, everyone. We're here in the Kitzur Shulhan Aruh, and we're starting a new chapter today, Siman Kuf Yud Beis 112, which is Eizer Chometz Asel Ha'ashoysa Pesach. Which Chometz are you not allowed to retain in your possession on Pesach? Ve'eizer Mutar Ha'ashoysa, and which Chometz, seemingly Chometz, are you going to be allowed to keep in your possession? So, as we're going to see over here, that anything that qualifies in the world of Chometz, that has the possibility of being this chametz, that it turned into chametz, which is asur avan Pesach, that a person is not going to be allowed to keep in their possession. The Kitzur is going to have many different examples and cases that were much pertinent in his times. However, we live in a world right now where there's so much manufactured goods and there's so much canned food and packaged foods and the like that we eat and we consume, that we might not even be aware of it, but there's very likely there are chametz ingredients. That's so many bags say, no wheat, made with no wheat, or might contain wheat. A person has to be very careful while he's going through his pantry, especially if he's not planning on selling his chametz. He has to be very careful what he leaves behind. Kol davar, sheyesh bo taruvas chametz, anything, any food that is fit for consumption, that contains a mixture of chametz in it. Even if you cannot actually see the chametz, it's not actually there, so to speak. Rather, the flavor of the chametz is in that food. Kagoin, for example, a person cooks something, and then they remove the chametz from that mixture. Nevertheless, you're not allowed to keep it with you on Pesach, because the chametz that was cooked inside, there's a tam, there is a flavor of chametz that is in there, so that's called chametz food. You have to remove it. However, something that had no chametz in it at all. Rather, you cooked food in a vessel that was a chametz vessel. Even if the kli was used within 24 hours for chametz, or you soaked something, you pickled something in a kli, in a vessel for 24 hours, that was a chametz vessel. For example, you're making pickles. The pickles are not chametz, obviously. None of the ingredients in there is chametz, yet you put it into a vessel, and that vessel was a chametz vessel. Nevertheless, you're allowed to keep these foods in your possession over Pesach. You do not have to get rid of them. But that's only if you did this cooking or this pickling before Pesach began. However, if you cooked or you soaked and pickled food in a chametz vessel on Pesach, then chayav and lavaro, then you're going to have to destroy it and get rid of it. Meaning, you can be mevata, you can nullify the chametz taste, so to speak, before the chametz that was the aspect of this, that it was cooked or it was pickled in a chametz vessel before Pesach begins. The chametz is bottled, it's nullified then. However, if in fact you did it on Pesach itself, we cannot be mevatel, we cannot nullify whatever residue or effects of the chametz is in that food, and therefore you'd have to destroy whatever food you made in those vessels. Have a wonderful day.